Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. I'm so glad that you came over today. We're going to be doing a reading for you today, as I do, or try to do every day. I think I haven't missed so far since I've started. And yeah, I'm hoping Spirit answers more questions for us. The more help we get from Spirit, the better it is for us. The more we know, the more we can heal. Okay, so these have been... So Spirit, if you don't mind, I would like the cards that fall on the table today would be great. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes they just make them jump in my hands. So if that's the case, I'll take the jumpers in my hands as well. Whatever ends up on the table or jumping up in my hands. Oh. We have the Two of Wands. I think this is the Guardian Tarot is what it's called. They're very pretty. They're depicting trees. I know they look a little bit like ghosts, and they do look a little bit Halloween-y, and that's why I took them. But they're very deep healing cards. This one jumped. We have the Devil card. Ooh. Here we go. Okay. Oh! What else came out? The Five of Cups. Okay. The Five of Swords. A lot of fives coming out for us, Pisces. Oh. This one jumped, turned around. We have the Strength card. I hope you guys are seeing it okay. Okay. One more, please. One more, Spirit. Okay. We have the card of Pisces, the Moon. All right. So, let's see here. Let's see what we can get from all of this. I think I'm going to move some of these candles. I have other candles here sitting on the weight to be used. I'm going to just move these so that the reflection off the light, you can get it. I always think you're not seeing it. Then I look at the video and it's all there. Okay. We have the Two of Wands here. And what I'm getting from that Two of Wands is that we're doing a lot of contemplation on our lives right now. Okay? I'm clarifying with the Healing Light Tarot. Give us a clarifier, please, this one. Okay. Yeah. This is like the card of the past. The Six of Cups. This is like reviewing things from the past, or somebody from the past coming back in. But definitely I feel with this Contemplate card is we're definitely reviewing the past. Good and bad. I'm pretty sure we're just like thinking about where we are in life and how our past has affected that journey. When you've been awakened and you have seen a different side of how things should be, or have an understanding of why things happened the way they did, it gives you a fresh perspective on the past and why the things happened the way they did. Even the stuff that broke our heart, can kind of take a different light after you've been awakened. When you realize that you have a contract here to fulfill, you know, things that you needed to learn, and these contract players were there to help you learn it. You have to take a different view on certain situations, okay? Now we have the devil. But I think the devil is coming up for the reason that, especially the devil in this deck, you ever heard that? You can't see the forest for the trees? Yeah. Okay? I think that we've been coping with a lot of the things in our lives by having a false sense of emotional balance, is what I would say. This is what I'm getting, okay? Look. Like, you can't see where you're going, can't see what you're doing. You're kind of hiding behind it. Your perspective is muddled a little bit, okay? And I think that was a coping mechanism for us. We were coping with life by not seeing things that were really there, and by giving a false sense of emotional balance. Okay? That explains a lot, actually. And then, okay, we have the Five of Cups. Here comes the five, folks. The Five of Cups. The Five of Cups here. Okay, I'm going to get a clarifier first, but I'm going to tell you what I think that Five of Cups is. Okay. Another king. Another king. But this time I think this energetic king is not the emotional king. But the Five of Swords, the Five of Cups, I'm sorry, the Five of Swords is here. The Five of Cups here is telling us that to flow positively into all these transitions, okay, we're going to have to dispense a lot of energy. And that energy is going to have to be reviewing the losses that have been in our lives. As painful as that sounds, this shouldn't be as painful. It should be less painful, because I believe it should be in a more Spirit wants us to look at it in a more subjective way, in the way I mentioned, the way of saying that we have to look at it in the perspective of soul contracts being fulfilled, that we need to get things done and realize the lessons that needed to be learned, and maybe be grateful and thankful that we did learn them and we're able to move forward now. So, and it's going to dispense a lot of energy with this King of Pentacles. This is going to take a lot of energy from us. Okay? You see that figure there? There's some pain involved in it. I do believe that after that, though, we're going to be so much better. We're going to actually free ourselves. We're going to free ourselves from that pain. Okay. Next up, we have the Five of Swords. Fives and fives. Fives are so hard. Okay, so I'm going to get a clarifier for this Five of Swords. Five of Swords here is accompanied with the Nine of Swords. So they're very dark cards, as you can see. Very dark cards, okay? These dark cards are telling me that we've been through a lot of pain. A lot of pain. And we have to realize that all of this pain that some of us have been through has made us the exceptional people that we are today. We have to appreciate just how strong we are, Pisces. We have to appreciate the strength that it gave us. And the Strength card is the next card here. But this is definitely what this is. The strength of character to stay positive and happy and feeling lucky and grateful in this life, that came from the hardships that we've had to endure. Look at those tears. Those are painful tears. That is pain. But if you look right here. Look right here. Do you see that? That's the moon. That's us. It's always been there. It's always been there for us. Ooh, did I fail to mention this is like a deep healing? This deck is for shadow work. I use this deck for shadow work all the time. It always tells me the truth of what is going on with the situation. So, next up is the Strength card, and let's see what we can clarify. Three of these cards jumped out, so I'm taking three. Oh, beautiful. It's starting to get better, folks. There you go. The Strength card. All the strength that we've had over time, through our lifetime, the things that we've survived and come through out on the other side, has made us very aware of the opportunities, every opportunity that comes forth. We don't miss them. We see them. Whether or not we choose to take them is a different thing, but we absolutely see them. It has helped us get through our trials and tribulations and connected us to Spirit. It had helped us be able to see the devil and to be aware of all the cycles of guilt and frustration and all of those addictions and restrictions that we see. Even though sometimes we can't break free of them, we do see them. We're very much aware that they exist. We see them when they appear. Okay? And we have help from Spirit. Okay? This strength has made us, these trials have given us the gift of being able to be intuitive even more. That's our lot in life. We are very open to Spirit. We know it's there. We can feel Spirit. And you can use all of these strengths. All of these strengths, they're superpowers. Okay? These are your superpowers. Okay? Your superpower is Spirit. Your superpower is seeing every opportunity that comes to you. And your superpower is being able to spot evil when it comes around. That is our superpowers, okay? Last but not least, we have the Moon card. Ooh, the Moon. This is about staying in our vibrations. You have the Four of Wands, which is the card of celebration and reconnection. And the Moon card is about reconnecting to spirit. So this is how we keep our high vibrations high. This is how we keep ourselves in that better place through all the difficulties in our lives. We can see the good side to things. We can celebrate all the little things. And we can go inside of ourselves and stay focused and connected to our intuition. That is the best thing that we can do in any transition, anything that we're going through in our lives. This is the best thing that we can do. Okay. So I'm going to take a card from the Wisdom of the Oracles. Oh. These cards are going to make me cry tonight. Mending. I'm actually going to read from the book for that card because this has all really been about the transitions in our lives and what we need to do to mend. Mending. Forgiveness. Making amends. Healing. Each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal. The pain, the memories, the echoes of resentments, and the arguments that we rehearse over and over. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of the old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Reclaim your power. Now is the time to forgive, to release, to make peace, and to make amends to others. Set yourself free. You've come to a place where forgiveness is necessary if you're to move forward. Separate or together, you and the others are still experiencing the effects of a hurt that is impacting everything you do. Even if you're not aware of it, the energy needs to clear. What must you do to bridge this gap? Closing your heart is not the answer. You have the power to heal this wound. What would love do? Only good will come of forgiveness and an honest redress. So, there you go. This is about healing ourselves. This is about mending what hurts. And this is the most important message here. The King of Pentacles with the Five of Cups. Okay? For any of us who are experiencing blocks right now, you have to take the energy and just let the tears flow if you need to let that pain come out, because it's just refocusing somewhere else, and it's refocusing as a block, and that is no good. And we know it is. We know it is, but we're trying to be strong. We're trying to be the King of Swords, and he's nowhere here as a healing mechanism. He is nowhere here to mend. The only swords that we're feeling right now are the ones that we've had to go through in our lives, the one that made us strong. So now is time to mend. Now is time to heal. And once we've done that, we will be able to transition. I know it's a little heavy, but it's a heavy kind of sort of week, guys. A lot going on. But all of this is therapy so that we can end up being the best version of ourselves than we can possibly be. Pisces rocks. We're here to make a difference. And the first place we have to make a difference is within ourselves. Thank you so much for coming to this reading. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you tomorrow.